Have you ever noticed how your mind creates entire situations that haven't even happened? You imagine conversations, reactions, outcomes, sometimes even full stories in your head. You think about what someone might say, what you would reply, how it could go wrong, how it could go right. And at some point you stop and think, why does my brain do this? What if I told you this isn't random? And it's not just anxiety, it's something much deeper. Stay with me because by the end of this, you might understand your mind in a way you never have before. Let's start with something simple. 1. Your brain is trying to predict the future. Most people react to life as it happens. But your mind doesn't wait, it runs ahead. It creates scenarios before reality even unfolds. Why? Because your brain is wired to simulate outcomes. It's trying to prepare you, protect you, give you an advantage before anything even happens. 2. You replay conversations that haven't happened yet. You imagine what someone might say, and you already have a response ready. Sometimes multiple responses. You adjust your tone, your words, your timing. This isn't just thinking, this is mental rehearsal. Your brain is practicing reality before it arrives. 3. You imagine worst-case scenarios. Not because you're negative, but because your brain is scanning for risk. It asks, what could go wrong? And then it builds a full picture, step by step, detail by detail. To others, it looks like overthinking, but in reality, it's a survival mechanism. 4. You don't trust surface-level outcomes. When something seems simple, your brain goes deeper. What if there's more? What if I miss something? What if this turns into something else? You don't stop at the obvious. You explore possibilities others ignore. 5. Your mind creates emotional scenarios, not just logical ones. You imagine how something will feel, how someone will react emotionally, how you might respond. You don't just think about events, you feel them before they happen. 6. You prepare for conversations that may never happen. You go over what you would say if someone confronted you, if someone asked something unexpected, if something went wrong. Your brain is constantly building scripts, just in case. 7. You imagine both extremes, the best possible outcome and the worst, success and failure, acceptance and rejection. Your mind doesn't stay in the middle, it explores both sides fully, and that's why your thoughts feel intense. 8. You get stuck in these scenarios because your brain doesn't always know the difference between imagination and reality. When you imagine something vividly enough, your body reacts as if it's real. Your emotions follow. Your stress increases, even though nothing actually happened. 9. You feel mentally exhausted from things that never happened, because in your mind, they did. You already lived through the situation. You already processed it, and your brain used real energy doing it. And now, number 10, the real reason your mind creates scenarios. You're aware. Your brain isn't passive. It doesn't wait for reality, it studies it. It predicts. It analyzes. It prepares. And once your mind learns to do that, it doesn't stop, because it sees patterns everywhere. It knows how things can unfold, and it wants to stay ahead. But here's the truth no one tells you. Your mind isn't the problem. Direction is. Because the same brain that creates worst-case scenarios can also create opportunities, plans, ideas, strategies. The difference is what you focus on. You don't need to stop your thoughts. You need to control where they go. Because right now, your brain is powerful. It just hasn't been trained. So if you've ever felt like your mind creates too many scenarios, like you're stuck inside possibilities that don't exist yet, maybe you're not overthinking. Maybe your brain is just seeing further than most people can handle. And once you learn to control that, you stop being overwhelmed and start being dangerous. If this felt personal, you already know why.